Fred Soup is here with Tassone and Jamon Warren Bay, the captains of this year's 2012 wrestling team. All right, guys, started off. Can you guys just give a summary of the season so far?
You want to start off?
You probably have it. All right. Coming back from last year's continued tradition of having a state qualifier. It's a pretty good year.
Yeah.
This year we got a new coach, Drew Schaefer, coming out of John Carroll. It's very tough. About a 4-year high school state placer. Unfortunately, he got injured in college, so now it's great to have him on the team. He's bringing a lot of youth and knowledge to our team this year. We started the season off at Ashland Tournament, Ashland Open, right, Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had how many placers?
Dominic, myself, Costas, and Walker.
I mean.
Oh, and you.
Yeah.
So we have 5, which is pretty good. Our team is still relatively young, actually, considering we only have 2 seniors, 2 juniors, and most of the team is still sophomores. We have 2 nice freshmen, in Reed Quivela and Mason Monahan. And I mean, this year so far it's been kind of what you would expect from a young team. I mean, we've definitely had our ups and downs. We had a pretty nice showing this past weekend at the Wadsworth tournament, where most of the people on our team placed in the top 10 at their weights, which is respectable considering the field was pretty difficult. Wouldn't you say?
Grizzly Invitational is always a tough tournament. It's a good look at what you're going to see in the postseason, starting off in the sectionals and some of our later duels. So it's good to see some people step up. It's also a good time to find your weaknesses, tweak everything before your sectionals. So that's what we're working on this week and for the following weeks.
Any impressive standout matches so far in the season that you would like to explain or call out?
Well, as a team, we've actually at home we've done pretty well considering we only have about every week only about 8 or so wrestlers.
Yeah, we're pretty young, so as a team, where we lack in talent, we epitomize hard work.
Yeah, and effort. I think this is the first time since I've been on the wrestling team that I can honestly say we've won every single dual meet we've had at home, right?
Yeah.
Every single one, which is pretty good considering we already forfeit about 6 weight classes, which is you're giving up right off the bat,
right.
36 points.
Yep.
So you basically have to win every match to stay competitive with the other teams that we're wrestling. Now, granted, every team we wrestle hasn't had a completely full lineup, but we forfeit a lot of points to start off. And I mean, this team going forward, I would definitely say this team is gonna do some really great things, especially the sophomore class. We forgot about Desmond Filey, football
stepping
player.
Up.
He joined the team midway through the season, and he actually, I mean, if he stays with it, he can definitely have some potential as well.
Because you are a young team, has your expectations changed, and what are your hopes and goals for the postseason?
Well, obviously the goal is to get as many state qualifiers as possible. And as very most, we want to get our whole team to the district tournament this year. So that includes, 1 through 4 places in all of our weights. And without a doubt, I think that's a very easy goal.
Yeah, it's very realistic. I would say the transition, as opposed to our freshman year when you had majority of the room, the expectation was, we're trying to compete for a state title.
Full lineup plus.
Exactly. You had legitimately a legitimate JV team and a legitimate varsity team. Now you're going from, basically when you come on the team, you're on varsity because we just don't have the spots.
Right, so you have some younger kids coming in, not knowing much technique in wrestling.
Right.
And they're thrown into a very demanding, role as a team. We have some of our younger guys that need to step up into leadership positions, and the team counts on you no matter.
Exactly. And I think the expectation has definitely changed. Instead of saying how many matches can I win this season, is how can I get better every day, and how can I just continue to become a better wrestler.
Since the team is smaller, we have 3 or 4 coaches in there every day, and each wrestler gets a lot of attention.
Right.
So we've seen, leaps and bounds made since the beginning of the season.
And there's definitely more focus and practice on doing the little things right than I remember from before. Because before it was the expectation you have a coach tell you what you're doing wrong, and then you on your own, you had to work on that. And it was just because we had a larger team. Now we have, with a smaller team, have more time, work on the little things, make sure we're doing them right. And that's definitely made us better.
We're watching all of our matches throughout the season, critiquing the smallest things. So
We'll continue the good work. On behalf of the students, faculty, and the alumni, we wish you the best of luck in the rest of your season.
I would just like to add one more thing. We have the PAC tournament coming up this Saturday, and we hope to see a lot of alumni there. A lot of alumni and students there to support the wrestling team. This is a unique opportunity. You don't get a chance to have a conference tournament at our school.
University in the PAC is still really, really young, and for us to be having a wrestling tournament home this season, it's huge. It's going to mean a lot for all the wrestlers to have a big crowd there. So.
And it's also a unique opportunity because we actually have a pretty legitimate chance to win it this year. We've wrestled a large percentage of our PAC competition already, and we fared pretty well, almost beating most of them in dual meets, which is head-to-head team competition. So I would just like to see a lot of U.S. fans there to cheer us on and support us. The tournament starts at 9:30 Saturday morning, and the finals start at 6:30. And I'm pretty sure you'll see most of our team there in the finals.
Awesome.
Thank you for the support, guys. You can check us out online, follow the wrestling team for the rest of the season, and the results will be online later this week. Thank you, and have a great day.